All right, we're back. I think the last time I was on here, I was building Dogoth and Dante, right? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna claim those immediately. I can't remember. Do you need to be level 30 to submit Dante or like a Warframe, or do you need to be level? I don't know. I don't remember if you need to be rank 30 or you could just do it whenever. Let me try it. Oh, see, look at that. I'm actually built different. What the hell? I haven't uploaded in like 5 days, bro. It's bad. I did say this that I was on the last week of school. I've actually had to write this essay due, right? So there was that. Plus, I got 2 exams due. So your boy's been a little busy. I mean, nothing too crazy, but I am gonna catch up. I think I'm gonna try to upload 2 to 3 videos today. Most likely two. It depends how much time I have recording because I got to leave in like another hour. It's like 5 a.m. so I gotta leave for work in a few, but something light. But I will say this, I decided not to upload also because I did have time to upload this weekend, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to take time to actually play Stellar Blade. I'll tell you exactly why. I don't think I've actually taken the time out of my day to play that since it's released, because the only times I've actually played it were when, like, I don't know, maybe maybe it's like 1 a.m. I play for like 30 minutes to an hour and then I just get off. You know, something like that. I don't really get to put time into it and like enjoy like what's actually in it. So I decided to do that over the weekend. I put man, like 20 something hours into it. This game is so much better than everybody has been like showing on the internet. Obviously, you know, on the internet you're seeing the Eve, which is the main character's name. You're seeing her like just in these clothings that are, you know, they're revealing. Like let's not pretend they're not. All people are doing are just showing, like, I guess you could say the sexual, like the insinuations of sexualizations. You know what? I'm using way too many big words. Basically just making her look sexy. So obviously that's the appeal of the game as of right now for somebody who hasn't played. But if you actually take the time to play it, it's so much better than you think. I don't know what it is. Something about that game. It's just it's magical. It's such a good experience. So I guess the first topic of conversation that I could bring up about this game is the combat. The combat, I mean, bro, it doesn't get any better than this. Like, if somebody wants good combat, I would suggest Stellar Blade. It feels so rewarding when you're not just nuking enemies. Like, let's say that those 2 bosses that were in the solar tower missions. Like, yeah, bro. Honestly, like, once you take out those yellow pimples when those bosses are trying to be like Dead Space bosses, like, it's like they just get nuked. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, all you have to do is just hold the trigger. If you have enough ammo, like, it'll literally just kill them in that one go. But like the combat feels so good. Like the parrying, you know, it's like a mixture of like both easy and hard. Like, you know, like the timings, like after like a 2-3 hits from the enemy, you know the timings for the attacks. And I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty lenient on the timing for the parries, but sometimes they're not. And man, oh my god, it gets me so competitive. And I don't know if they do that on purpose, where they purposely like change the timings, but it just feels so nice to parry. And it makes me even more excited to play Sekiro, because I don't think I mentioned this, but basically after I finish Bloodborne, I'm going to play Sekiro, and if Sekiro has like anything close to the pairing that Stellar Blade does, oh yeah, I'm in for a good time. Another thing I would like to bring up too about the game is the character designs. Yeah, people are always going to talk about like the sexualizations and stuff like that, like, oh, these characters have this or it has a fat that. But honestly, like, I don't think people have ever described like how good like the designs are on like the enemies and the random like characters or the NPCs that are just walking around. Go to any enemy and their designs are so unique. I've never seen anything like that in the game. Obviously, I think the closest thing I could come up with is probably like Dark Souls, because who's making Dark Souls looking-esque enemies? Like, that's pretty just random. But it's like, at the same time, they look so nice. Like, they actually look like, I don't think anybody could like replicate like how those enemies look. That's what I think when I think of the character designs. But one thing we should like talk about is just the women. Obviously, when we're talking about character designs, we're going to talk about the women. Everybody talks about Eve and stuff like that. That's fine. But nobody's talking about like that old guy that's in Zion. Like, bro, I want to know the lore with him. Like, who is he? Like, why is he so important? Why is he, you know, technically like the spiritual leader, I guess you could say, for Zion? Like, I want to know these things because he looks so interesting. And nobody talks about this either. Not even just the old guy, but those 2 guards that he has. Like, on the doors before entering Zion, like, yeah, they're revealing, but honestly, like, that's not even the first thing I even, like, noticed about them. I just noticed that they just look like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, you ever seen, old Star Wars, like, marketing for, I think, what was it? Knights of the Old Republic with the twins and stuff like that, and you see him in the courtyard, like, practicing fighting against the, I guess you could say the guards. They had, like, to me, they had the same aura as them. It's like they're so cool, and I like the fact that you can actually fight them as a boss before you enter the solar towers. Even though they have the same movesets, they just look so good doing it. And that's not even like in a weird sexual way. Like it's just like, I don't know. It's so like mesmerizing watching them fight. As a matter of fact, let me just show you guys. Fuck it. This is gonna be a Stellar Blade video. Okay, so just like starting with the costumes, like I'm rocking this right now because I recently just unlocked this. I think it's really nice. I mean, obviously it has some quirks about the outfit that are just better than others. That's fine. You know, I genuinely like the first outfit. I think it's just her outfit. Like, I don't know, something about playing RPGs, I really like to stay with the original fit, but I mean, everything is so drippy in this game. I can't do it. Like, I need to use everything else. Like, look at this fit. This is an outrageous fit. This one's all right. I mean, you get the tights. It's all right. This one's a really nice outfit. I really like this one, but the thing is about this one is that it shows a lot, especially this one that's coming up next right here. It's very good, but I think people don't realize that once you tilt your camera a certain way, there's just more to what the eye can see. And then you have the sailor one, which is it's really nice. But then you compare it to other fits, and it buffs Eve in some ways. And then you have the Mutam Peony. I think this is a nice fit. I mean, but there's better ones. Then you have the bunny fit. Everybody knows about this one. I just wish that there was a way to toggle the hoodie to wear the actual bunny ears, because that would be nice. Then you have the cybernetic dress, which is really nice. I mean, this is an awesome outfit. I could actually see people IRL wearing this. Then you have the Orca Exploration, which I think is the most drippiest one here. And there's the Wasteland Adventure, which is also drippy as fuck. This is what I consider a calm fit. Then you have Red Passion, Sporty Yellow, which is just the Kill Bill. I mean, everybody knows that. It literally has kill on it. And then we have this one. Honestly, this might be my personal favorite, only because it is the most calm and most normal looking outfit. And it doesn't reveal all that much, but reveals so much at the same time. Going back to like the character design I was talking about, these three characters right here, Rail, Quail, and Shale, or I don't know how you pronounce it. I think they look so fucking cool. Even though they look exactly the same, they remind me a lot of, I don't know if you guys watch the Nier anime, but there's these two twin androids. It reminds me of that, especially since I think they both serve as the same function. So with these three serving the same function, it reminds me a lot of that. Then going to this old guy, Oracle, like, I don't know what it is, but he just seems so interesting. It's not a lot that I've seen so far from him, but like he just seems to have so much history behind him. I'm just so interested in his lore, and I want to know more about him. Then we have my two favorite characters in this game so far, Enya and Sue. Look, first of all, look how cool Sue looks. You know what he looks like? He looks like the dude from No Guns Life, the detective. I forgot what his name was, but he looks a lot like that. He wears the same drip, has the same head. It reminds me so much of him. Not only that, but like this guy is amazing. His girlfriend was literally like half operating, and he risked his life for her so she could get the parts that she needs to like live and operate. Doing their quest line, it's so impactful because, when you first meet them, the chick is like unaudible. Like she just doesn't even like do anything. He asks technically for your help, and once you help them, like they have their own like little character arc where she was mad at him for almost risking his life and dying trying to get her some legs because she couldn't walk before. Like, bro, oh my, I love their character quests. And then there's this chick, Roxanne. She also reminds me of this one person from, I forget if it's the Cyberpunk anime or the actual game, where she was basically the hacker chick, like, works with the tub and stuff that was hooking up Lucy. I can't remember if it's the same chick or someone else, but it reminds me so much of her. And then we have Taki. Honestly, I could really care less about Taki. Like, I know people are like, oh, she got two weapons of mass destruction on her chest. I don't know. It just doesn't do anything for me. When she died in the beginning, I didn't really care. And even when she came back for her boss fight, didn't really care. To be fair though, she did have the best boss fight so far. It reminded me a lot of Melania. like when I first played Elden Ring, it was a really good boss fight. And then we got the most drippy person here, Adam. I mean, this guy looks like he could do a runway show with that fit. It's insane. And then we have Lily. I mean, Lily's just there existing, but she got good vibes, so I'll fuck with it. But yeah, that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.